strange kind of woman. Well, she's not a strange kind of woman. She's a beautiful young woman. Karen Gillan.
I am a little bit strange.
Hello, how are you?
I'm good, how are you?
I'm very well, very well. So you're all acted up because you're making your West End debut.
I am at the moment, yes.
I mean, you must have been a bit nervous about...
I was absolutely terrified. I've never been that scared in my whole life, which is why I wanted to do it. Because it's exciting to be scared. I quite like it.
And also very posh. I mean...
Posh?
Well, it's the Donmar Warehouse, which is very posh.
Yeah, I guess so, yeah.
Yeah, and it's a John Osborne, inadmissible evidence. See, I could even say the title. And you're in it with Doug Hodge. He's kind of playing the lead.
Yeah, he's amazing.
He is an extraordinary actor.
Oh my God, I've never seen anything like it. I think it's one of the greatest male performances of recent years in this show. I really do.
And for you, what's the biggest challenge in doing, because you have, all young as you are, you've done an awful lot of TV work. What's the biggest kind of challenge for you doing the stage thing?
I guess the biggest challenge is the fact that I've become so accustomed to working with a camera and on a set and being able to do it again if it wasn't quite good enough or I forgot my line. So just the whole thing of having a live audience, which is a really different. I think they're two separate jobs completely. I mean, they're so different, but it's really exciting to have people responding instantly.
Yeah. And how do you cope with the kind of the consistency or keeping it fresh?
Consistency, that's another thing, yeah. Because when you're filming, you can sort of nail it once and then that's it. It's in the can. Whereas you have to do it night after night in the theatre. So that's something that that's a challenge for me.
Because you're doing it till November the 26th.
I am, yeah.
Which is quite a long time.
I know, it's quite exciting.
Yeah. And how long have you been doing it? When did it open?
I think it opened like a week ago.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Now, is this one of these weird things where you've come on to promote this play, but in fact you can't get a ticket for love nor money?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Okay.
Although you can queue up really early in the morning and get some tickets on the day if you really want one.
And people obviously, it's great. It's fantastic. You're in a big hit, so it's lovely.
Oh yeah, it's really exciting.
And the Doctor Who people, were they outside when you came in? They were at the crowd?
Yeah, there's a wee crowd outside.
Oh.
Which is really nice.
Are they everywhere now?
They come down to the theatre quite often, which is quite nice. I feel like I've got this support unit.
But is it nice, or is it kind of like, oh, here they are again? There must be times when you come out of the theatre and you just want to nip out to get a coffee or something in between shows.
I just really don't have it in me to complain about that because it's a really lovely thing, honestly. Like, if people want to show...
Come back in a few years.
Yeah, I'll be all hardened.
No. So because you done, I'm right, because it's not, you were a model, weren't you?
Yes, for 2 years, while I was in London trying to get into acting, basically.
Yeah, but trying to get in. Wow, what an entree into acting, to be the assistant, to be Amy Pond. Now, one of the emails I just got here, no, not that one. This one.
What was that one?
Oh, yes. No, I'll read you that one in a minute. This is Chloe in Milton Keynes.
Hello, Chloe.
Karen, what kind of companion do you think the Doctor will have once Amy and Rory have left the show? And are you sad to be leaving? I didn't know you were leaving.
Well, I mean, I don't really know what's going on, to be honest.
Is this them breaking it to you? Chloe,
is that from Stephen Moffat?
Chloe from the Doctor Who office. Are you sad to be leaving?
Well, obviously the time is...
You can take them to the tribunal. I know this now. I have HR managers' numbers for you.
Oh, dear God. I mean, no. So basically, I mean, obviously I know that the time is going to come where Amy and Rory have to leave. It's inevitable. And that will make me really, really sad. But also... that's the nature of the show, and what's so good about it and what keeps it exciting is the fact that it's reinvented all the time with new people. So I think that's a really great part of the show. So I will welcome that, and I will welcome the new companion with open arms. But I don't know what kind of companion he'd have next.
Have you bumped into many of the old companions? I
actually went to the Edinburgh Festival one year to see Showstoppers, an improvised musical, which was really exciting. And sitting in front of me in the audience was Sophie Aldred, who played Ace. It was the weirdest thing. And the musical people were improvising a song about Doctor Who because they saw her in the audience. So it was a really freaky experience.
How odd.
Yeah.
Did they not spot you?
No. Either that or they just didn't care.
You were wearing a balaclava at the time. It was ever so chilly in Edinburgh that year. And so, in terms of Doctor Who, I mean, if it was left to your own devices, how long would you do it, do you think?
Oh, I don't know. I can't really answer that
because it's one of those, because it's a fine line, isn't it? Because it's wonderful to be in a big hit, but at the same time, you don't want to be Amy Pond for the rest of your life.
Yeah. I think it's important to go on to other things and establish myself in other ways. So, but yeah, I can't really answer that because it is partly up to my own devices when I go. So, don't want to give it away.
I'll be giving Karen some career advice while the rest of you are listening to something new from REM. Karen Gillan is my guest. Flushed from her success on the West End stage.
Flushed? Oh.
Well, you don't look flushed, actually. You look pale and interesting.
Really white.
Yeah, really. You should see Mark Warren. Wow. Mark Warren, they tan him. He's in Cool Hand Luke.
Yeah,
and they tan him, and he's got a slightly strange colour. No, he said so himself. I'm not being bad. I'm not being horrible. Now, I've got an email here from David Leach. Right.
David Leach.
Hello, Graham. I see you've Karen Gillan on the show Saturday morning. Wonderful. You may recall that when you had Matt Smith on the show, I sent you a photo of a marionette I was making of him at the time, and you kindly showed him the photographs. Thank you. Now, it's Karen's turn.
Oh.
And now he works for a company called Pelham Puppets. And now, this may be freaky deaky for you to see, but actually, I think it's quite good. Okay. I'm going to show it to you now.
Okay,
Deep
I'm ready.
breath, and there you are.
Oh, okay. Okay.
That's pretty good, isn't it?
That is. That's really freaky seeing that because that's pretty bang
Are you
on.
with Madame Tussauds yet?
No.
Well,
that would be really cool, though, wouldn't it?
Well, you see, I think you're better than Matt. Matt looks a bit fat in that one, doesn't he? I think he should have carved a little more wood off the head. But you're lovely.
It's just around the chin area, actually.
Yeah, I think maybe that's for ropes or something, or strings. I don't know. Right, let's get to some more of these emails from listeners. Helen. I'm super happy you liked my scrapbook, the blue one.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's super happy.
Yay!
Yeah.
Well, thank you for the scrapbook.
Emily from Nottingham. Could you ask Karen to say curly whirly, please? Also, please tell her I said she's amazing.
Oh, that's really sweet. And curly whirly.
There you go. Hi, Karen. I'm a massive fan of the show, and I think you're the best companion yet.
Oh.
My question is this year's Christmas special even more Christmassy than the last? And what can we expect from it? Now, last year's was incredibly Christmassy. Wasn't it the one that was all Charles Dickens and everything?
Yeah, Christmas Carol.
Yeah, so it can't be Christmassier than that. What are they going to do? Have Santa in it?
I can't give anything away about that. However, it is really Christmassy. It could be even more Christmassy.
Wow.
It's possible, yeah.
Wow.
Oh, yeah.
Wow. Fiona Poole. I like this. Fiona Poole. I know you're from Inverness.
Yes.
And me and my boyfriend are thinking of taking a trip to the Highland in the new year. Can you recommend any places for us to visit?
A village called Drumnadrochit, which is the weirdest name ever, but it's the most beautiful place ever. And it's right next to Loch Ness.
What? I'd never heard of it.
Oh, it's great.
What's called Drumnadrochit?
Drumnadrochit. There's really good prawns there that they get from Applecross.
I love the fact that you could almost be working for the tourist board. There was no hesitation. There was no kind of like what could I recommend? I'm not sure. The prawns. Drumnadrochit. That's what I should recommend.
Oh, I love prawns.
Now, let's go a bit more about your career, because I do think you're fantastic casting for this. You're playing 60s supermodel Jean Shrimpton.
Yeah.
Well, no, because you have the modelling background. You have the height, the tallness.
I mean, I'm flattered that I even got considered to play her.
And is it all finished? You've done
It's
it?
all in the can.
Oh, wow.
It's looking pretty snazzy.
And it's about you and, not you, Jean Shrimpton,
Yeah.
you, and David Bailey.
And David Bailey, yeah.
And who plays David Bailey?
And Iron Barnard, Welsh actor.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and he is amazing. He looks amazing on screen.
Oh,
Yeah.
If he's listening to that, I'm sure she means you look nice in life too.
No, just particularly amazing on screen.
Yeah, ugly as hell. when you see him. But,
Sorry, an Iron.
Yeah, scrubs up. Makeup and lighting. He looks all right then. So, and what is it? Is it a one-off? It's like a film?
Yeah, it's a one-off drama about their explosive love affair and how together they changed the face of fashion. And it's all set on kind of one photo shoot in New York for Vogue magazine. And we shot it in New York. That was really exciting.
That a nice gig that was. How long were you in New York for?
Yeah, I think we were there for a week. And then the rest was here.
Oh, okay.
But it was really cool because we actually did this shoot with David Bailey for Vogue, which was amazing. And yeah, we got our portraits taken. So that
must have been extraordinary.
It was, yeah.
So was he? Did you? Was it? Did you meet him kind of after the filming? Was it too late, or was he able to give you a kind of insight into her?
No, it was all too late.
Oh,
so
okay.
It was in the can, and then we met him.
And then he went, "Oh no, you got all that wrong."
Yeah, wrong.
Yeah.
No, but he was just a really interesting man to me. I was so excited about meeting him, and he lived up to all of my expectations. And I'd done so much research on him that I felt like I knew him, which might have been a bit weird.
And was it, because it's interesting when someone like that has been doing a job like that, being a photographer for that many years.
Yeah.
Was he still as interested in taking photos? You know what I mean? Was he didn't just kind of go, there you go?
No, I think actually he came across as still completely as passionate as he was back in the day. And he used loads of different cameras, and he clearly was using techniques to provoke things in us, which was quite interesting, kind of psychologically to, I think, anyway.
Like what?
I don't know.
Just
Like particular things that he would say, the way he would word them. It was just.
Was he shouting insults at you?
No, he wasn't.
Was he throwing sharpened pencils at your head?
No.
Okay. Just wondered. Now we ask people to choose a song. You've chosen quite a dark song for us.
Oh, do you think it's dark? Yeah, I guess it is.
Yes, it is a little dark. What have you chosen and why?
I've chosen "Pills and Soap" by Elvis Costello. My favourite song, because I love the lyrics in it. Ashtray of the aristocracy, Fag Ends of the we basically did this show when I was at college in Edinburgh, and it was called The Lesson, and the director played that at the end, which is a really nice memory for me.
Karen Gillan, we're nearly running out of time, but there was a bunch of these emails, so let's just go through them.
Okay, let's do it.
Okay, Benjamin, can you ask Karen if she thinks it's weird that I have a life-size cutout of her and Matt in my bedroom? My girlfriend got it for me. That is quite weird, isn't it?
I don't think that's weird. I think that basically he should fill his bedroom with them.
Just a little army, like a Chinese army of you and Matt. And the thing. This one contains a lot of capital letters.
Oh.
It's from Louise. Hi, Karen. I'm 14 years old, and I just wanted to say that you're one of the best actors I've ever known, and I love you in Doctor Who. The way you play Amy Bond is brilliant.
Oh, wow, that's so nice. Thanks so much.
Isn't that very nice?
Yay.
Charlotte, question for Karen. Who's a better kisser, Matt or Arthur?
Oh, I can't answer that.
Oh, yes, you can.
Oh, it really weirds me out to think that I've kissed both of them. Oh, dear God.
Not you, Amy.
Oh, yeah, sorry.
Yeah.
Oh, God. I think that they were both good, but they both got different techniques. I think I just bring out the best in them.
Good answer. Hey. Nice recovery, Karen Gillan.
Woo.
This didn't shock me, of course. This is Stephen Hebden Bridge. How did you find mastering the accent of Jean Shrimpton?
That was so much fun. I love doing accents so much. So I worked with a dialect coach, and it's quite specific to the 60s as well, which was really interesting.
Yeah, it's interesting. Stephanie Beacham's on next week. The actress, and she's got a book out, and she's really interesting on the 60s and what a specific time it was.
Yeah.
Because, things changed a lot.
Yeah, so much. And young people were so powerful. It was really exciting.
It was an exciting time, I think, to be young. So that comes across in the book.
Yeah.
Right. Karen Gillan was remarkable and beautiful as a 40-year-old Amy in Doctor Who. What does she want to be doing at 40? That's from Laura in Birmingham. I know that's an impossible thing to think about. It's so far away.
Ooh, maybe have a house in a really isolated place in the world.
Drumna You could eat prawns all the time.
Eating loads of prawns. That's what I want to be doing.
You'd like to live in splendid isolation by the time you're 40.
Yeah, but then be able to come back into life when I want.
Yes, obviously. And do you think, is acting living up to your expectations? Do you think this is, the thing you're going to do?
Yeah, I will do this forever.
Okay, cool. That's well. I asked. That was the answer. Is it? Oh, this is good. From Cara in Chesterfield. Her and her brother, big fans. How hard is it to keep the spoilers? In the series, because people must endlessly ask you, and sometimes you must want to go, oh, all right.
Yeah, it is quite difficult actually. But we have been trained up big style not to let anything slip. And it has happened in the past where something just sort of falls out of your face. But no, I'm pretty good at that now.
So in Doctor Who, in the kind of the compound, do they take you to some special media training bit? And
They offer you media training, but I didn't want any because I find it really odd to learn how to give interviews and things where they're like, sit on the edge of your seat and look really, really interested in all of this. It's really bizarre. It's like quite false.
But you've appeared quite interested during this interview. See,
it's genuine.
I was hoping it was genuine. So listen, we must again, it's very odd to promote it because you can't get a ticket, but we should tell people you're playing Shirley in John Osborne's Inadmissible Evidence at the Donmar Warehouse with Douglas Hodge, Serena Evans is in it, and Esther Hall, and you're doing it till the end of November.
Yeah, 26th of November.
And people can go and queue up, can't they?
Yeah, you can go and queue up really early in the mornings if you're really dedicated and get a day ticket.
Okay.
Yeah.
And your other things, Jean Shrimpton, when are we going to see that? It's called We'll Take Manhattan.
We'll Take Manhattan. It's going to be on around the beginning of next year, I believe, BBC 4.
Okay. And new Doctor Who's?
Oh, yes.
Well, obviously there's Christmas, and then when does it start again?
I think that's all up in the air at the moment. I know that I'm going to be coming back, but I'm not sure when.
That's a spoiler now. Yeah. No, we're just going to sneak it on. It'll be on in the middle of the night. Oh, did you not see the new series? Yeah. We hid it in the schedules. Listen, it's been a delight to see you this morning, Karen.
Yeah, good to see you.
And good luck with the rest of your run.
Thanks.
All right. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Right.